Yes, sir. tujja mu Kabale nga tuva e Rwanda. Wano ku UPDF tusingira kubanga tusaako enkolagana eno wakati wa KDF, wakati wa RDF, Rwanda Defence Forces, wakati wa Uganda Peoples Defence Forces. Tubadde tuva ku kima wa delegates okuva e Rwanda era nga tukozesa tuisana okuddayo katuna buterekesoga Rwanda na Uganda. So tugenda mu bitundu by'e Kabale wano ate tusooka kusaba omupiira n'eggwanga lino erya Rwanda wakati wa UPDF ne RDF. So omupiira ogugirabira wano eno ku kisaawe e Kabale era ye luno olugendo lwetwolekedde essaawa zino twakayingira wano mu tawuni y'e Kabale. Tugenda kubanga tuzaako omupiira guno wakati w'eggwanga lino erya RDF, wakati w'eggwanga wakati w'eggye eggwanga erya RDF Rwanda Defence Forces wamu n'eggwanga erya Uganda eggye lya Uganda Peoples Defence Forces bigenda kubanga bagasimbagana. So kino kyolaba wano ye convoy okuva mu ggwanga ababadde okuva mu ggwanga erya Rwanda mu ggye eryo eryabannaffe aba Rwanda Defence Forces nga bazze okulabika nga ate basamamu wano eno ne bannaabwe aba UPDF Uganda Peoples Defence Forces wakati kwongera okunyweza enkolagana y'amawanga gombi wamu ne peacekeeping on our borders. Lakini ulimaliza utakula. Mimi nimekula huko. Nimekula kama nani wa jambini. Mimi nimekula huko sana. Ndio nakaenda.
Now, 6 years.
The RDF 2nd Division Commander, and then we shall have remarks by the host governor, who is the chairman, LC5. That will be followed by the visiting mayor from Rwanda, and then we shall have closing remarks by the resident district commissioner. And therefore, I would request the education officer to lead us in prayer.
Our President of Uganda, His Excellency Roberto. We ask you for peaceful celebrations from Rwanda who are here with us in this meeting. I pray all this in Jesus Christ.
The extreme end.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel from Headquarters Exports, Kapuru, and the Division Action Officer, Second.
Sir, our Major Oscar, he said, Second Division Head Intelligence. As Israel 5 Brigade Command,
Called Major General Commander to Infantry Division, UPDF, and the host of today's program. As part of the program, the next is my...
Yeah, your remarks. Yes. Mm.
Yes, we start DC and welcome to Uganda. Together with our friend, Mayor Kichumbi. I have ever been in his office. We have ever met not once, not twice, several times. You are most welcome to Kabale. Our fellow Ugandans, today's program is a friendly match. And our coming here is just to have a courtesy call to the district leadership. We expected the LOC5.
It's coming, sir.
But we shall not wait. So, that's why we came with, the team from Rwanda came with Mayor Gichumbi. Gichumbi is the opposite district with Kabale. We have been having these interactions. This one is going to be sad one. We are going to have a friendly football match. The first one we had it in Ntungamo, where Ntungamo people turned up in big number, celebrated the game, had excitement. Then second one was in Musanze, Rwanda, in his division, where Musanze people turned up in big numbers, enjoyed the game, and today we are here. The football match, or football matches, came as a result of proximity commanders meeting engagements. The military, we have been meeting, discussing issues concerning our border security, cross-border trade, how we can guarantee our security from both sides. Now, we could not only end by having only militants only. The most beneficiaries are the local communities, border communities, business people. Yes, Mr. Governor, you are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Yes, sir. Asante. Yes, sir.
So this is the governor of Kabale. We call them LOC5. Politically is the head of the district. RDC represents the president and heads the security committees. So, Mr. Chairperson, we are here to welcome our visitors from Rwanda. This is the 2nd Division Commander, my counterpart, Brigadier General Rusanganwa, your counterpart, Mayor Gichumbi. They have come heading team to have a friendly football match with us. and here in Kabale. The reason is to strengthen the border relationship, more interactions, cordial relations, and have funds. We are not after who wins what. But to have the Kabale people witness UPDF RDF playing a friendly match. Later, we expect teams from Kabale, the Kabale people, playing with the Gichumbi people, Kisoro people, or Rwanda, playing with Burera and the Musasizi people. The same with Ruchiga and Ntungam. All these border communities. Strategic leaders sat and took decision and instructed the low echelons to go down and have the easy cross-border interactions and communication. So for us on military side, we have daily calls, daily interactions here and there. But this is just to show to the public, to testify our good working relationship, to strengthen it further. That's the purpose. We don't have much meetings and discussions. We expect just enjoying the game. From here, Mr. Adise and Baba, we have brass band here. We are going to have a route march escorted by brass band to attract the Kabale people as we move to Kabale Stadium. Our teams, boss, tayari wako kule, au wako wagole. We are just going to have the two teams playing. We are expecting to have our minister, Honorable Musasizi, to be our chief guest. He's a born of this area, minister and MP. So this is Kigezi and Gichumbi function. It's not Kampala issue. We no longer calling Kampala to ask for permission to do this and this. We only say reference, protocol, this and this. Our arrangement is to meet and interact on such and such a time. Then the leadership gives clearance and go ahead. Ours is to implement the strategic direction, guidance, and directives. It's not my own initiative and my counterpart. Whatever we are doing is to fulfill strategic command intent. So basically that is it. Yeah. I welcome you once again. Feel free. Well, you are here. It's one-day event. Karibu sana.
We were supposed to have got a presentation, the status of this district. But we are not going to break.
We appreciate the disciplined reception extended to us upon our arrival, sir. It is an honor to be here in Kabale municipality. We continue to consolidate the cooperation and the mutual understanding between the UPDF and the RDF. Our presence here today signifies our shared commitment to stability, order, and the strategic partnership that has long united our two forces. The bond between our militaries is founded on professionalism, respect, and common mission to safeguard peace with our region. We acknowledge the efforts of the leadership of Kabale municipality in maintaining security, mobilizing the population, and supporting the mission of the UPDF within this area of responsibility. Strong civil-military relations are essential to the security and development of our people, and we commend your continued coordination. As we engage in the UPDF RDF proximity football match, we view this activity not merely a sport, but as an operational tool for fostering unity, cohesion, and mutual trust between our formations. Such engagements strengthen our readiness to operate jointly whenever our nations require it. On behalf of RDF 2nd Division, I reaffirm our commitment to cooperation and to upholding the value of discipline, loyalty, and respect that defines our forces. Thank you for hosting us, and thank you for your continued partnership.
My name is Kakuru Boaz. I'm the district planner for Kabale district, the host district for the forthcoming Ntwali Sita, slated for 6 February 2026. In the interest of time, Kabale district has approximately 285 persons or population, and it is referred as the Switzerland of Africa because of its terraced hills and the Lake Bunyonyi, which is one of the deepest lakes in Africa and the entire world. If time allows, you will be taken and have a glance and look at that lake. Our district vision is to have a democratic, accountable, and efficient local government with the major aim of delivering quality and inclusive services and socio-economic transformation. And this fits well into the Uganda vision of transforming Uganda from a peasant to a modern and prosperous country within 30 years. And part of this presentation, which I've shared with colleagues, it has the pictorials, only that they are in black and white, they can't be seen very well. But predominantly here, we do agriculture and farming, and mainly in crops like Irish potatoes, beans, passion fruits, and then currently there has been mining, especially iron ore, in some sub-counties, and then tourism and cross-border business, especially along Katuna and that side of Kamwezi in Uchiga district, which is also neighboring to Kabale. This district is strategically located, bordering Rwanda, and this brings about economic integration and also cooperation, working together the two districts and the country at large to enhance diversity and also working as brothers and sisters. And then also we have 3 pillars on page 4. 3 pillars for economic initiatives or actions that the President has been promoting and that the district has been following. And majorly, we have one of them being a Myoga program and parish development model that is aimed at transforming the subsistence households into the money economy. And the Kabale as a district, we are strongly participating. Other programs are YRP, WEB, growth, agro-industrialization. Also the district feeds into that by putting emphasis in mobilizing farmers and forming farmer groups so that they can benefit in different government programs and support farming. Then on page 5, in terms of infrastructure, we have very favorable infrastructure and markets for the produce that we do have. And one of even our major markets is Rwanda, especially in the Irish potatoes. And then we also have a very big central market here in the municipality that do support very many households in having jobs and being able to sell their produce. Then in terms of human capital development, almost all parishes and sub-counties do have primary and secondary schools to enable children and learners to access quality education. And then when we go on page 6, in terms of ICT digitalization, in terms of digital transformation, almost all services in the country and even the district are on e-services to facilitate what is coordination and to track the progress of performance of different sectors and even enable citizens access services easily. On page 7, as we conclude, what has made us achieve all this, or what enables us to perform to this extent, we have favorable political leadership, generally as a district and even the entire country, and this has enabled the district the stability to be able to perform to our expectations. And we look forward to continue building on the already established or economic growth that is already achieved, so that we can add on and attain we have already attained the middle income status, and next we are looking at the 10-fold growth strategy of moving from $500 million times 10 times by 2040. And that's where we are aiming or feeding in as a district, so that by that time we shall have already attained that growth. I want to thank you in the interest of time and request that I end from here so that we can go into other activities. Thank you for listening to me.
Presentation, and we now want to request the governor to give his remarks. I don't know whether you would stand.
Mr. Shakashari, Deputy RDC, Kabale District. Our senior, General Muhanguzi, Division Commander, representing UPDF fraternity on Uganda side. General Sanganwa, our visitor, the team leader, representing RDF from Rwanda, and your entire team. Comrade, my brother, Ndugu Katamba, RDC Kabale, representing my good president, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Tiwaruga Museveni, and your entire team, our dear cow, and the heads of departments who are here with us. This very good morning. Media fraternity, all of you who are here with us to welcome our visitors from Rwanda. Amukoro de Nelson Shangaba Shija, Baba, Tata Akana Keitu, Governor Kabale District Local Government. And on my behalf, and on behalf of the people of Kabale, I will take the honor to welcome my counterpart, His Lordship Mayor Gichumbi. My people from Kabale, kindly join me. We welcome these people with Sunrise claps. Then, secondly, Afande Muhanguzi, I want to take the honor to appreciate and thank our NRM government, of course led by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Sebarwani, because we are achieving all of these good things because there is peace and harmony, and we are proud of him. And I can't forget to appreciate and thank the head of state of Rwanda, General Paul Kagame, for the good work. And you remember, he has also contributed a lot to our nation, Uganda, in some time back. So we want to appreciate you. We want to appreciate the RDF. We want to appreciate UPDF for the good work. And you see, Afande Muhanguzi, Kabale is shining, Kigezi is shining, Uganda is shining because you are doing a great job. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. I'm not going to talk much because we have a lot today and people want to enjoy the match, but I can't forget to thank the organizers, Ndugu Tabalo and your team, and everyone. Really, I want to appreciate and thank you for the good work. Lastly, I want to thank the CDF, General Muhoozi Rugaba. Really, he has improved on UPDF welfare and everything. We want to thank him, and I request Ugandans pray for him because we have hopes in him in the coming days. Thank you, members, your worship mayor, my friend, my brother. It has been a while. I'm so happy to receive you again in Kabale, Kigezi, the citizen of Africa. Ndugu General Sanganwa, I also request you, before you go, here Kabale, you know we love people. We can even spend this evening together. You visit our nice places. We have good places like Bwindi, Mugahinga, Bunyonyi. Then you also enjoy the citizen of Africa. You know Uganda, Rwanda, we are one. Brothers and sisters. I want to thank you so much. And the RDC, I want to appreciate your work. And really, General Muhanguzi, we are proud of you. The relationship between UPDF and the civilian is beyond. We are now on 100%. And kindly, my fellow politicians and the people of Kabale, I can't forget to request you kindly to vote for the senior Sebarwani, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, on 15th January. Because if it was not NRM, if it was not His Excellency, the President, I couldn't stand here as a chairperson LC5. Ndugu General Muhanguzi and your entire team. Me, I was once chairperson LC1, LC2, LC3, mayor, I'm now a governor. And some people had wanted to steal my victory, but because of NRM government, people voted me massively. So, my fellow politician and the people of Kabale, I request you on 15th, make sure Kabale we get 90%. Kindly, I request you. I want to recognize the presence of Chairperson.
So, Honorable RDC, the Honorable LC5, division heads from both sides, local leaders here present, so protocol observed. It's my pleasure to stand before you today as we came together for this special game and visit. Let's all of us appreciate our both excellencies, His Excellency Paul Kagame and His Excellency Museveni. This can't happen without their good relationship. Let's clap hands for them. What we are witnessing today, it's not just about football, but about unity, respect, and the power of sport to bring people together across borders. In a word, that often emphasizes differences, today is a reminder of what we have in common. These teams from both sides represent the strength and the spirit of our communities, our shared passion for the game, and the bond that goes beyond any physical or political boundaries. I think we have another time where I will be discussing more. I just want also to appreciate the support of my counterparts here, RDC and LC5. We've been communicating in the cases we used to face in both sides. We used to communicate, and I really want to appreciate that for the support. I think we are having, as local leaders, we are having now an assignment of replicating what our army are doing. Next time, we can organize a civilian game, friendly game, and after maybe we have yours. And I think we came here sometimes back in Rukunde Gumeho, and we expect to receive you not far, maybe in January. We are renovating our stadium, and it's going to be ready by December, so we can organize a friendly game by January if you allow. So I think, as I've told you, thank you everyone for being here, and let's make this day to remember. May the best team win, and we are there to be supporting both sides. For me, I will be supporting both sides. So thank you very much for I think we've started enjoying the way you are receiving us, and we're expecting more. We'll keep interacting between civilians, my counterparts here, and it's going to be fruitful after the visit. Thank you for...
Thank you, MC. Our two division commanders, General Muhanguza and General Sangano, and your delegations that you came with, our district leadership, our governor, and COW, and your political heads here, and civil servants present, the deputy RDC, and the security that is here also present for the district. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Once again, Major Godfrey Katambi is my name, the RDC for Kabale. I want to take this singular honor to thank you, Afane Mahanguzi, and representing UPDF, and Fandel Sangana representing RDF, for this continued initiative of cross-border proximity commanders meeting. We thank you very much. Like a month and a half ago, you were here. I echoed the importance of having civil component in this initiative, and I'm very pleased that you came with the Mayor Gichumbe now, because this shows a sign of improvement. There is a concept in the Japanese philosophy called Kaizen. It's a term meaning continuous improvement. Also, the Americans copied the same philosophy and made it kanai, continuous and never-ending improvement. That is kanai. So that philosophy is very important, and therefore we made a request here, if you remember, that since these two armies are of the same product, and also cherish the issue of civilians, they are pro-people. So therefore, your meeting at least should have that component, sort of even civil issues. They may not necessarily be security in nature or primarily military. We may also have our own civil issues that, and of course security is very relative. It also includes civil issues. So therefore it was important to have a civil component. And we are happy the mayor has come, and we promise also when it comes to going to Rwanda, we shall ably come, escorting our 2nd Division Infantry, 2nd Infantry Division. We thank you very much for that. Number 2, I think you are well aware, members, that Uganda and Rwanda share serious heritage, common heritage. The other time I mentioned about it, how we have the same lineage almost, how Murari came this side, and the Bachiga, a product of Murari, who was a brother to Kigeri. So therefore, that is very important to understand, so that we promote what we call brotherhood. And I'm happy that today this RDF UPDF proximity friendly match is going to promote, 1, talent development in us, because the talent, football talent, is very important, and not only the talent, but also it will promote brotherhood. And at the end, we achieve the East African integration, which has been one of our NRM ideals, and I hope also in Rwanda, I hope it is part of your mission for East African integration. So we commend this initiative, we as the leaders of Kabale, and we are happy that you brought it here. The other time it was in Tungamo, so we are happy that we are the ones hosting it today, and we assure you of continued civil support for us as leaders of Kabale. Next time we shall also come and witness how it goes in Gichumbi there. So with that, I don't have much to say. I only conclude by saying we shall witness how it goes down at the stadium. But as we said, it's not a competition. It's simply a gesture of fraternity. And therefore, we shall all cheer both sides. Then number 2, wish you journey masses back home when you return to Rwanda. That's what I can say for God and my country. Thank you.
You can now smile.
That's enough. Thank you, sir. Ronnie. Singa katoni ne drone ya GM demo baga. Na duke misini. Ada fana na wasirika. Left-hander. Run. Ndege ino kugamu. Ndege yandigera kijampata body. Yanatolera bila anko. Yanatolera. Kati bino mpozi anti gundi sawa iri mu motoka. Kati tuweka ni William. Tripod. Ono ulira. Tutukola. Leo kwa kiridika. Tekoko wacha komanda. Neka chigundi eri waddala. Oloni. Ogina nyama tukachi. Nkwatya ko ku microphone. Emoruka egenze just jinkwatire ko kubangena kwata. Nyamba buyana. Emoruka eri agenze kuleta gundo. Bagenze kuleta card ono utaina card. Ya kamera. Hello wewe. Unasubiri nini? Kenya ni amsumie. Katono no taina ifana. Taina ifana nyiga drone.
Come on. Some.
want those questions to come. I want let's replace
dekat. Iya, kena. Dekat bola. Squeeze.
Once they are done with the warm-up, they will do the form-up. After forming up, we'll have remarks. Remarks from Ugandan delegation, UPDF, Rwanda delegation, RDF. Then Honorable Minister will make remarks and we usher him in to flag off the match officially. Honorable Minister, we are very happy as UPDF because this function coincides. Once they are done with the warm-up, they will do the form-up. After forming up, we'll have remarks. Remarks from Ugandan delegation, UPDF, Rwanda delegation, RDF. Then Honorable Minister will make remarks and we usher him in to flag off the match officially. Honorable Minister, we are very happy as UPDF because this function coincides, as you can see, one of the coaches is a female. He's coaching men how to play football. He's a lady. The match is live on social media platforms in the country. Na nishaba timu ya Manchester na Arsenal mwijemu emira. Amirali arabashukwa kamera. Gunoma amika kokos, gunoma amichiwa.
Allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who played a part in making this proximity-friendly football match resounding success. What we have witnessed here today goes beyond sports. It's a demonstration of unity, trust building, and strengthening of bonds between our two sister forces. I congratulate both teams for discipline, teamwork, and sportsmanship they have shown. Whether this must be a wrong. We gather here in the beautiful highland of Kabale. We celebrate more than just a football match. We celebrate friendship, brotherhood, unity, and shared commitment of our two sister forces to maintain peace, stability, and cooperation across our borders. Allow me, we gather here in the beautiful highland of Kabale. We celebrate more than just a football match. We celebrate friendship, brotherhood, unity, and shared commitment of our two sister forces to maintain peace, stability, and cooperation across our borders. Allow me to welcome our brothers and sisters from Rwanda Defence Forces to Uganda, and specifically to Kabale, a town that has historically been a meeting point of culture, communities, and nations. We welcome our brothers and sisters from Rwanda Defence Forces to Uganda, and specifically to Kabale, a town that has historically been a meeting point of culture, communities, and nations. This match is part of our Proximity Commanders Initiative framework that aims to deepen operational understanding, promote mutual trust, and strengthen the social bond between our two forces. Well, our primary duty remains the defense of our respective nation. We also recognize that peace is strengthened when soldiers interact not only through security operations, but also through sports, culture, and community engagements. We use it to know that military can only meet when they are in combat engagements. But this is the other way around. Sports, especially football, teaches us teamwork, discipline, strategy, and respect. The value that are also central to military professionalism. Through this match, we demonstrate that UPDF and RDF are not just neighbors, but partners committed to working together for the safety, prosperity, and harmony of our people. On a positive sides today, only for the joy of the game, but off the pitch, we remain united in our purpose. We have a lot to share and a lot in common. Kabale was chosen an ideal host for this event because its people have always valued good neighborliness and regional cooperation. By hosting this match, Kabale town becomes a symbol of renewed, strengthened ties between our two forces and between our two nations. The organizers, the district leaders, and committees of Kabale, their support rendered in organizing this event. I also commend the officers and the men from both UPDF and RDF who continue to demonstrate professionalism, discipline, and good sportsmanship. During this match, I encourage all players to compete with vigor, fairness, and respect. Let this game send a clear message that our unity is stronger than before. Any challenge that our cooperation is deeper than misunderstanding, and that our commitment to peace is unwavering. To our visitors from RDF, please feel at home. You are not. To the players, give us your best. And to the spectators, please enjoy the match and celebrate the friendship that binds us. I warmly welcome our Honorable Minister. I welcome my counterpart before welcoming Honorable Minister, who will officially open the game for God and my country.
The 2nd Division Commander, UPDF, RDC, Mayor of Gicumbi, distinguished UPDF generals and senior officers, good afternoon. On behalf of RDF and on my own behalf, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the Uganda Peoples Defence Force for the warm welcome. The outstanding hospitality you have extended to us here in Kabale. It is an honor for the RDF to participate in this 3rd edition of the UPDF RDF proximity football match. This event is a clear demonstration of the brotherhood, cooperation, and mutual respect that continue to guide the relationship between our two forces. As neighbors with shared history, shared values, and shared responsibilities for peace and stability in our region, our presence here today strengthens the trust and the collaboration that bid the RDF and the UPDF. Sports provides a unique platform for interaction, camaraderie, teamwork, and outstanding qualities that enhance our collective ability to work together in pursuit of security and development of our people. I wish to commend the UPDF for organizing this important event and for keeping alive this tradition of positive engagement between our forces. To all the players, I encourage you to compete with fairness, discipline. I encourage you to compete with fairness, discipline, and respect. Let today's match reflect the unity and the professionalism that define both UPDF and the RDF. Once again, I thank you for hosting us with such a generosity. We look forward to a memorable event and continued cooperation between our forces. With these remarks, I am honored to join you in the official opening, the 3rd edition of UPDF RDF Proximity Football Match. I thank you.
There is a team that came from Barara purposely to support this team. I also,
who is the commander of the 2nd Division and the organizer of this event, Brigadier General Usanganwa, the head of the Rwanda delegation.
Defense attachés of both countries, Rwanda and Uganda, Major General Savik Mutebile, and all the people in uniform who are present here, our friends from the Uganda Police Force, led by our regional police commander, the RDCs, the LC5, the mayors of, we have the mayor from Rwanda, and also Senator from Kabale was here. We have other political leaders, Eliabuna Tulinda, who is standing in Nova West, on the NRM parliament, you can stand up for the and also the aspiring mayor, Sam Ntwali, can also stand up for the commission. Brigadier Sangano, we are in the political season, and the people who are standing, especially on the NRM ticket, must be seen by the people. That's why I'm organizing them. All the people who are here, the players, the people who are going to play, and those who have just finished playing, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I want to speak a few words. One is that I am happy to see this cooperation between the Rwandan army and the Ugandan army, especially those who are responsible for our borders in the southern part of this region. I am really excited that this afternoon we are here to enjoy the cooperation between the two defense forces. Let's give them a round of applause. Two, I want to thank Major General Mohamzi for first being my friend and two, inviting me to officiate at this event on behalf of the Uganda government. Number three, I want to appreciate the history between the Rwanda Defence Force and the UPDF. In my opinion, this is one force separated by the borders which the colonizers imposed on us. We are one force in terms of culture, in terms of the people. For instance, we, the Chiga who are here, in our movement, we passed through Rwanda coming here. And some of us remained there, others are here. And whenever I've been in Kigali, I find OBs. In Kigali, I don't buy wine, I don't buy anything. The people whom we have been with us here in Kabale look after me. So when I'm in Kigali, I'm more or less like I am home. So to find that the UPDF and the Rwanda Defence Force has extended this relationship to the extent of involving in sports is really amazing, and we should really appreciate that. In my portfolio as a Minister of State for Finance, I am responsible for regional matters, mainly the East African community. And in Arusha, we work through committees, Committee on Finance, Committee on Defense, Committee on Trade, Committee on Works, Committee on Health, and others. So I see a lot. And the President in this manifesto, we are talking about the need to work towards East African Federation for strategy in order to achieve strategic security as East African countries. So when I see these efforts coming in, I really feel very happy. I must really thank those who have come up with this idea. How I wish it would extend into other sectors of government. You find our civil servants going to Rwanda to benchmark, to play football, and other things. And also, you find the Rwandese coming here to look for girls to marry. We also go there and get girls to marry. This is how we can really strengthen the relationship and become one people. Because from the economic side, for me, I don't feel happy when there is no peace. Because when there is no peace, our people will not easily freely trade and sell their goods. And when this is not happening, my numbers on exports, etc., will decline. That is why we in Uganda, our priority number one is defense and security in Spain. We invest a lot in defense and security. And I'm proud that the UPDF have sustainably continued to protect all our borders and to carry our flag high as the people of Uganda. I really want to appreciate it for that. Since you have craft, you know, I am not a military person. My professional background is managing money and people. So in my training, we say when you are speaking and people clap, you should now come to conclusion, because you must leave the stage when the people are still happy. And therefore, in closing, I want to thank you once again, the organizers, for organizing this event. Thank you for inviting us. I welcome the Rwanda delegation. How I wish we would have more time here. so that you enjoy the hospitality of the Kabale people. But please, Rwanda is just, you can even walk. It's always a call away. You can always come at your convenience. And let's continue consolidating the relationship among the two forces. Let's continue working towards unity and togetherness as the two countries, and also extend, because on this other side, we have our brothers and sisters in Congo. We need to also consolidate the unity and the relationship with them. And let's work towards having, because I believe in continuous improvement. Much as the armies of both countries are good, but we can always improve to make them better. Let's work towards that. And with these remarks, now I do what Major General it's my pleasure to open the game between Rwanda and Uganda, and I wish both teams success.
Musa.
Kenyon, good. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Going to a level where the defense forces across the region must cooperate. As we have always said, for instance, the UPDF is the People's Army. So being a People's Army means it must engage in activities that bring the people closer to them. And also internally, the UPDF must have strategies and initiatives that help them achieve the desired unity. So football engagements are one of the areas which can bring unity among the forces. To see Rwanda Defence Force coming here to play football and Uganda Peoples Defence Forces going to Rwanda play football is a demonstration that these two forces cooperate and are united for strategic security. Because at the end of the day, we must keep our borders safe. And it's no longer attainable to use guns to safeguard borders. It's engagement, it's dialogue, it's cooperation, it's unity, it's consolidating relationships that can enable us achieve the desired peace we need in the region.